How's it going, YouTube? Wanted to make a video before I went to bed. It's been a late night and I gotta get up early in the morning. So like I said, try to make this short. I had a chance to work on the layout, of course, and purchased a few items and made a few updates. So as you can see right here, I purchased some Smooth It and started laying some pavement down. I ran out, and so I actually purchased some other stuff from Home Depot on this side and a few other spots on the layout, and it pretty much came out the same. So I'm happy for that. That's the first time I've been able to put some quote unquote pavement down. Uh, there are a few spots that I need to get or I need to paint. I started painting some of the structures. So gray was like the most common color I can think of, so I just put a layer of that down. We'll see if I'll stick with that. Have two trains running. The coal train, the BNSF, with some UP engines trailing, and I also have a mixed freight running on the third level right now. Start with some of the purchases I made. I got a track cleaner by Tomix at Walther's. So I have it ready to test out right now. I'm not gonna run it. I'm just going to run it up the incline, but I'm not gonna actually clean the track yet. I'll make a video for that once I read the directions and whatnot. And I also purchased, excuse me for pushing the train, I also purchased EOT device. So as you can see, it's blinking off and on, and it's powered by a 3-volt battery. And I also got this from Walther's, so next time when I'm over there, I'm going to get a few more of them. I think it's one of the items that I always thought was cool on model trains, so I'm glad that I was able to get it for relatively cheap. It was about $6 with tax, but I'm not sure of any 3-volt batteries that I can recharge, so that's the only unfortunate thing. But I will run this up the incline like I mentioned, just to see if I need to add another engine to it. Right now I have these two Atlas/Kato SD7s or 9s. So hopefully I can get it up there and run it slow, and I will have a video for that. What else have I done? I kind of painted some of my passenger station platforms. So I have those in a couple of spots because I thought of a new place to add a station. So I will show that shortly. I do plan on running an auto train soon, so be on the lookout for that video. So over here I added some more real estate by adding a slab with a pink foam, and obviously I plan on adding a station up here, which I think will be cool. I'll have a reason for Amtrak to come up here. I also did some Smooth It up here, and forgive me for how rough it looks right now. I should have sanded it out a bit more, but of course I still have some painting to do. So now that I look at it on the camera, that this area looks pretty bad, but I'll live with it. But over here I want to add a gate, to kind of separate the auto area, the auto rack area. But as you can see, I have some trailers parked up to the back of the building right now. Also purchased a container ship, something that's been on the back of my mind for a while. Been debated on if I had the space for it, but I decided that I will make the space for it. And so I started working on it today. This is as far as I got. I'll finish it up tomorrow. But I'll definitely have to touch up on the painting once I'm done assembling. So I threw some containers on there just to get an idea of how it would look. So what's that? 6, 12, 18 of them right now. So I have 2 spots on where I can weigh them. The one spot that I'm thinking about most likely will be right here. I'll add like a platform where I can have it sit, and I'll just paint it blue, nothing special, so it can kind of like sit near this area. And I also have a tugboat that I've purchased way back, so it would be cool to add more to my container port area, make it look a bit more realistic, so I'm happy for that. The other spot I've been thinking about was right there. I also added some more pink foam towards the right of the well cars. And of course you see the crane that would go with the container ship. So like I said, I've been thinking about putting it up there, but I don't think it would make sense. Just based on what I have going up there right now. So yeah, it'll probably stay on the bottom. And I just think the container ship is cool. I wish I had more space to make it look more realistic, but it is what it is. Other than that, I've just been running trains. I purchased quite a few engines. I have this Norfolk Southern over here. I purchased this second-hand off Facebook Marketplace. So over here, I did decide to tear the building that I had over here down. But I didn't throw that material away. I did repurpose it. So right now, of course, I'll just have some additional engines stored over here. Maybe some maintenance equipment. And I'll add my sand and fuel stations in this area. I should have made this pavement, of course, opposed to the ballast, but it is what it is right now. As far as that extra material, I decided to add an industry over here. So this will be my plastics facility. And excuse the cement Hoffa stuff, I'll get that marked out. But that is an additional industry. And excuse this, I've always had this dilemma in my track right here where I would get some derailments, and initially I was going to tear out this whole section, but this was the first section that I ballasted. So I decided to see if I can get an easy fix, and it turned out I just need to add some material under the track there. So for now I just have the screwdriver there. Everything's been working well. Don't know why I did this, but I just went with it. Purchased this building from Walthers. This is a Tomex building. This will be in another industry, of course. Actually, it's a quote-unquote Japanese engine house, but I'm just using one of the entries, and just another industry to run operations.